Appreciate it so much, brother. Get ourselves.
Oh, we're flowing.
Yeah, we're going. I don't know where the GPS is.
You're kidding.
Nah.
You're kidding.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Straight Line mission across New Zealand. Yesterday, we set off on our 60-kilometre mission across the North Island. And for the most part, day 1 was smooth sailing. Although we ran out of water halfway through the day and nearly had our GPS die on us, we arrived at our first camp spot in one piece.
During day 1, we stuck pretty close to our line. However, there were a couple deviations of note. And the first one happened while climbing this cliff at the start, where we had to veer 15 metres to the left to make it to the top. Following this, a bit further down the line, we had to again veer off 15 metres to avoid disturbing a horse.
Oh wow, he's so cute.
And finally, towards the end of the day, we got a bit lost while navigating a disgusting patch of gorse, straying 15 metres off our line. With none of these deviations being more than 25 metres, a platinum run was still well and truly on the cards. However, one thing that is for sure is that today is going to be a completely different beast, presenting multiple new challenges which are certain to push us to our limits.
Now you join us at 7 AM on day 2 when we're already questioning why the heck we're doing this challenge.
Alright, good morning. Here we are at our campsite on day 2. Pretty shocking sleep. Packing up, gotta make a brekkie, and then we'll be crossing the Wairoa river in a couple hours, and hopefully we get over that. And then it's another maybe 10k walk to our camping spot tonight. Here's a look at what lies ahead today. We start off with a 1 kilometre section through farmland and private properties. Following this, we'll be face to face with the beast itself, the Wairoa River, which is flanked on both sides by hundreds of metres of 3 metre tall cutty grass. Assuming we get over the river alive, we have a few tricky streams to get over, followed by a 7-kilometre hike across open farmland before we arrive at our camp spot for the night.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, it's not light.
Our packs had basically doubled in weight compared to yesterday. As we were only meeting Kobe once today, between the 3 of us, we had to carry the tent, sleeping bags, and enough food and water to last all day. Oh, and let's not forget about the inflatable raft and its paddles.
On the bright side, this raft is light. Okay, this is not as bad as I was expecting.
Yesterday was a good warm-up for what life was going to be like for us during the straight line mission, although nothing could have prepared us for what was ahead today.
Oh. So, through that hole? Yeah, easy. See, we got to be careful of the raft and this barbed wire thing too.
A single wrong move with our raft around a barbed wire fence would ruin the entire challenge, so we had to be super careful.
Don't roll down. Thank you.
We were advised to cross the Wairoa River at high tide, as this is when the current was at its weakest. With this time fast approaching, we were all keen to get there ASAP and set up the raft.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
A nice gate on our line was the kind of luck we were gonna need today. However, we were fast approaching some private property.
Be careful of dogs,
Not wanting any trouble, we swiftly made our way through and crossed the road.
Is there a gap there we can go under? Do you reckon? Yeah. What, the raft? Yeah. Yeah, use the wood, you don't want to scrub the fence. Where the nails are? Yeah. And then hop.
Hopping fences and cracking bad jokes was becoming a common theme of this trip.
I think we get a move on though.
A move on or
A move on. Shut up. Just gotta push up and make sure you don't. Yeah. I'll take the raft.
I already smell an ass.
Big up the port.
We were slowly getting used to encounters with live cattle, and our confidence was clearly growing.
Good. Dominance. Top of the food chain. See, compared to yesterday, these are not multiple with the packs on. Ooh. Yo, I got you.
After a relatively straightforward start to the day, with a few careless deviations of 10 to 15 metres, things were about to get serious. The start of the cutty grass, and our hardest challenge yet, lay just 250 metres ahead. With high tide in 30 minutes, it was time to lock it.
So surely go straight through that gate. Yep. Oh, you beauty. Oh.
We definitely need long jacket.
What is cutty as?
Yep,
Oh, jeez.
So what we pump up around here?
Nah, we're gonna pump it up. We'll find like a little indent in the reeds, I reckon.
After a quick pause to put our jackets and gloves on, we headed into battle.
Figuring out how to best navigate this 200-metre stretch of cutty grass was always going to be a challenge. We had no other choice but to just send it straight on.
Now we've got the high ground, it's good. Because you can just stomp on it and we'll go down. Yeah, class. Oh. Oh, I can't get up. Bro, this pack is so heavy. Good?
With a bit of teamwork and determination, we slowly but surely made our way forwards in a pretty ridiculous fashion. Best summed up by this next clip.
Oh, gee, I just fell on my ass.
The going was extremely tough, and we were all baking in our heavy protective gear. However, we knew now we must be getting close to the river, where we could catch our breath and inflate the raft.
Boys are tracking well. We're almost there.
Oh, I'm just sitting like a metre of mud.
Alright.
I'm gonna need to stand up with my pack. Lean back. Yeah, no, I'm on muddy water here. We're gonna open it up.
We finally made it to the riverbank, meaning it was now time to clear a space and get the raft pumped up. And in just a couple minutes, we were ready to get set up for the river crossing.
I reckon we're good, eh? Have a look at this. We put the raft like long ways.
At this stage, we had no idea what to expect. All we knew is that we had to get ourselves and 3 heavy packs across a 450 metre river on a 2-person inflatable raft in a perfectly straight line. What could possibly go wrong?
So nearly there with the raft. It's taken its time, but we realised there was a hole in the
Yeah.
inflating bag thing. So we taped it up. We're all good to go.
Nothing about the last 300 or 400 metres has been easy, but we're about to set off across the river, something like that.
We've made it to the almighty Wairoa River, and the raft is looking pretty good.
Looking pretty pumped.
Alright, let's pack our bags and go.
Nah, we don't know where the packs are. Nah.
Nah, oh.
Maybe.
Maybe they go at the back, eh?
For the people paddling, probably not. Are we doing everyone paddling or just 2? We could maybe pull ourselves through on the grass. Clearly we hadn't put an awful amount of thought into what our plan actually was here. However, it was now 10 AM, meaning for the next 20 minutes, the river should be as calm as it's gonna get. So we decided to quit stalling and get on the water.
Hey, Tiny, you get in first. Okay.
Yep, and then we can just figure it out behind you.
Definitely pumped up.
Bro, we're sweet, we're sweet.
We were all on edge as we took our last step on dry land before squeezing into our raft.
Keep shifting forward. We're moving.
Yeah, we're good. Sweet. I'm gonna give it one last push and then
Yep.
hop on.
Okay, boys. We're off.
Pull the reeds. Okay, you got the GPS on handy?
That's in my pocket. Somewhere.
Oh, my arse
Wet
is
arse.
so wet.
We obviously need to go to the right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was an awkward start. We were having to battle our way through this thick patch of reeds right on the edge of the river.
Keep going, bro. Oh,
Here we go.
keep going.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh my. Alright, to the right, to the right, to the right. Ah, this will be easy. No, probably not.
Oh, we're flowing.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah. Okay. No, we want to get
Spin around,
started
spin
on,
around.
So we're facing up because we're gonna flow.
Probably
up.
head that way, head that way.
And just like that, we were out on the open water, with the fate of our challenge now hanging in the balance.
Run around.
We're still 5 meters away. We need to just get a bit more over there.
We all needed to be working together to stay on track, as we were constantly getting spun around by the current of the river.
What the heck? Doing what?
We're in 360s, eh?
Alright, that pedal. As long as we stay close to the line, we're fine.
Yeah, we are. We're bang on the line right now. We're sweet. Just keep going straight. Head for that, I don't know. Just head for the other side. Aside from our slowly deflating raft and our very unorthodox method, so far we were doing well. And Tane and Ben's paddling was keeping us close to our line. We're still literally doing really well. We're like not even 5 meters away.
Yeah, I'm just worried about this part, bro. When we get facing this way, just paddle fully upstream. Yeah, now back.
Yeah, nice.
Left. See, this one's fine. And see, the thing when we get this one, we can't
We go
stop
too
it
far
because the
around,
current's
eh?
going right. Just need to accept the spin and just keep 360.
The raft was filling up with water and slowly deflating. We were clearly way over the weight limit, which made maneuvering the boat with the river's current very difficult, causing us to constantly spin. You right back there?
Not really.
Let's keep going.
Spinning in the middle.
Let's just keep going. No, we're moving, bro. We're getting close. We're over halfway. Can you go to our right a little bit? Let's pedal. Let's pedal.
Easy for you to say, mate.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just sitting there watching GPS.
Against all odds, we were now only 50 meters from safety, but there was still time for something to go wrong.
Way more time. Yeah, we need to go.
Kick it, boys. Kick it. Yeah, backwards.
360.
Backwards. We're basically there. We're basically there. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Take the 360. Go, boys. Push it.
And just like that, we'd made it to the other side.
Oh my god.
We've made it. Come on! My ass is soaked. We're all wet as anything. The raft's nearly deflated.
We did about 10 360s on the way. That's unreal.
Definitely not 25, eh?
Nah.
Beautiful.
So, how did we do? Well, we got in the water 10 meters to the left of our line. And across the river, well, let's just see. Here's the big reveal. Did we stray off more than 25 meters? We came bloody close, but no. Somehow, we had made it across without deviating more than 20 meters, meaning the lads were in high spirits and still on for a platinum run. Alright, let's just get in now. Let's get out of here. Oh, there's a ramp right there, is there? Is that a ramp?
Oh, it's like a log.
Okay, should we all just pull the reeds now? Or?
Yeah, maybe you try and move them out the way like that with your paddle, and then me and Alex will pull them through.
We were stoked to have made it across, but things weren't about to get any easier. Oh, there's so much water in here. Yeah, we're good. Keep going, Tane. Nice. Reckon we can stand on that log? Careful with the bag. Sure.
Is that ground up there? Okay, class.
That's soaked. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, do you want to stay there just for a sec? Woo.
Well, we made it. A couple of spins along the way.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, gee.
This is ridiculous, man.
In this moment, spirits were at an all-time high for the challenge, but Alex was about to come crashing back down to earth.
I don't know where the GPS is.
You're kidding.
Nah.
You're kidding.
It must be in the boat, in the water.
Take this. Oh, you're kidding, bro. I've got it. Lost satellite reception. Oh no, we're good. Maybe it's because it's underwater.
In the water, yeah. Thanks. Oh my god, that's scary. I can't believe we actually made that, I'm not gonna lie. Come on.
Go on.
Look at the state of that.
What?
Literally. It's recording, hey?
Huh? Yeah, 89 minutes. Maybe click it just to save it.
We are now just going to knock down a path through the bush. Oh my god. And then we're going to come back for the raft and the bags. Yeah bro, I'll come up with you. You go to the right.
At this point, not even our most hated plant could have dampened the mood. We wasted no time in bashing down a path as we were just keen to get through it and take a break.
Oh my god.
I've got one of the packs.
Sweet. I may as well go back and grab a pack. Okay. It had been a huge morning so far. We were now all hungry and soaking wet. However, it turned out we were in for a stroke of misfortune. I see grass.
While we could see the light at the end of the tunnel, before we got there, we were all in for a very poor smelling surprise.
Oh, okay.
We can hop it, no?
Nah, I don't know.
Oh, it smells grim.
Oh, that's awful.
The jump looked like a big ask and there was no way around it. Sadly, it looked as if we were all going to end up in the poo creek.
We've got a patch of manure, so we just got to give it a good old pop. In the face.
Oh no.
I just got electric shock.
Good take.
Thanks, bro, that stinks.
Yeah.
Give it a big boost from the bottom.
Try and get it on my chest.
On go. So
3, 2, 1, go. Good?
Yeah. For the last time, Ben and I headed back to the river to grab the final pack and the raft.
Yuck. Oh, alright. First pack, I reckon, and then raft. Oh, beautiful. I love the raft over. Okay. We're good.
At least you didn't shock yourself.
Yeah, if you miss the run up, then you just end up face first. Yeah. Yeah. At least we're used to the smell now.
Let's go, brother. Let's go.
Oh no. Bro, give the bro a hand. Give the bro.
I'm just sliding in.
You're right. You were sweet.
Although we could be proud of our efforts this morning, we'd only moved a grand total of 1,500 metres, and all of our gear was absolutely soaked from the river crossing, so we decided to dry it out while we stopped for some lunch. Alright, so we've parked up, just finished lunch, had about a half an hour rest. Everything's been laying out to dry after it got absolutely drenched in the river crossing. Alex has also just done a poo in some poor farmer's paddock over there.
You can go show the viewers if you want.
I'm good, mate.
We had definitely deserved our break. However, we knew we still had over 5 kilometers to go before we reached our camp spot for tonight, meaning we needed to get a move on. However, we instantly ran into a problem.
Alright, so we've just come up to what just looks very niggly. We got an electric fence, a little creek, and then ryegrass. I think, honestly, the best way to do this is going to be, yep, you got it.
This awful combination left us with only one option, a leap of faith.
You alive? Yes, sir.
Up next is Ben.
Alright.
Go, brother.
You beauty.
Final pack incoming.
Let's go. Oh, hey, there he is. Come on.
That was fun.
Let's go.
Let's go.
At this point in the day, we were really hoping that things would start to get easier, but we had just run into yet another creek. However, we had a plan.
Go back to meet the boys and see if we can get across this thing. New batteries are in the GoPro, we got the raft, we got a pack. And we got a bridge. Alright, it's about as bridgy as bridges get, really.
Test out the bridge, Alex.
It's no harbour bridge, but it does the trick.
Sweet, that's all we need.
Yeah, that'll do the trick. Yeah, I reckon we're fine. Gee, I'm cooking in this jacket. Yo, I don't know if I'm getting this across the river, eh? Okay, it's gonna need to be a hell of a throw. No, I can get that to you. Oh, bro, I'm sinking further. You good? Oh. We've got 2 more bags and a raft to try and get across our little makeshift bridge there. Ah! You ready?
Give it to me.
Give it to me! Ah! Oh, my boots! With the amount of cuts I have on my legs and the colour of this river, if I don't get sick after this, it's a miracle. Alright. I'm sinking! Oh no! Someone give me a hand up.
Okay, sorry.
Ah. Well, I think I went back and forth about 3 times to pick up packs and rafts and...
We'll play that one.
Yeah, nah, exactly. Nah, definitely, it's a team game.
Time they filmed everything.
I did.
Yeah, Alex sat in the river, I grinded up the flax 10 times and...
We've got a big stretch of that's just not like this. It's just like
Yeah.
what we were doing on the first day.
Yeah, I think we're about to hit a nice patch. But there's no way of knowing, eh? Because we didn't even look at this
We
creek.
need to move though, because we've
Yeah, no, we've actually low-key not covered much ground at all today.
By this point, another hour had passed, during which we only moved half a kilometer. Safe to say, we were now far behind schedule. However, we just had one final stretch of cutty grass to get through before the terrain eased up big time.
Bro, surely there's not another little creek thing, because that took ages.
Luckily for us, there wasn't, and in about 5 minutes, we were finally free from the cutty grass.
Beauty!
Oh, let's go.
Come on. Let's go.
Grind.
Come on.
Not long after this, Ben was waved down by a local homeowner, and we expected the worst.
Oh, honestly, mate, anything's appreciated. Thank you so much. It's for prostate cancer. My mate's father just passed away from it, so here you go. So that's a bit about what we're doing, and you can check it all out online.
No, too much, brother. It's fucking mean. What was it like coming across the river?
Oh, it was crazy, eh? You know, we had the inflatable raft, pumped it up, and it's been a pretty big trip, completely straight line, and we're trying to stick to it as close as we can. We've raised about $7,500, $8,000. Tune into the Hodaki tomorrow morning and we'll be on the phone with them.
Do it all the time, bro.
Oh, really? Yeah. I think it's about 8 AM we'll be on the Hodaki. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day.
This lovely couple tipped us a $5 for the fundraiser and wished us luck. And going off how things had gone this morning, we were gonna need it.
To our left.
Yeah, but it's going to cut over the field somewhere.
And it's almost easier to do it here, you reckon?
We all knew it was time to lock in for a fast-paced afternoon if we were going to have any chance at making it to our camp spot tonight.
So is that a bull there, do you reckon?
We were still finding it difficult to tell the difference between bulls and cows. To tell the truth, it made no difference. We had to keep following our straight line through fields and fences.
Yeah, a bit of bush would be nice. It looks like we're about to go through some.
We'd finally come up to our first real covered section of the day, and it turned out to be the perfect park-up spot.
This is definitely one of the nicer parts of the walk. Yeah, should we park up, have some peaches? I think that's all we've got. Oh, I think we might have another thing of beans. I low-key might go do a bush poo. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We had a laying park up spot here. Great deucing spot there. Little feed, and we're on home stretch before we meet up with Kobe. Hook us the GPS. I can do some directions and that. I don't know if it's what we're eating, but all the poos I've had have been quite like stingy.
Stingy?
Yeah. Like, you know the poo you do like after you've had like a hot vindaloo curry or something? Yeah.
That was actually like meat.
Oh, they've been great dumps, but like, we're not filming, are we?
Yeah, for sure.
Ah,
Once Ben had stopped talking about his irritable bowels, we had to get a move on, as Kobe was waiting for us just a kilometer ahead.
whoa. Yeah, it doesn't look so fun. So, yet again, our GoPro has died towards the end of the day, even with the spare batteries and battery pack. We're now walking through some forest. It's about 7:30, and we're hoping we can make it to our camp spot before it goes dark.
Due to our GoPros dying, we didn't get any clips of the meetup with Kobe, where we were able to offload a bunch of our wet gear and rubbish. We also stocked up on food and water, as we weren't going to see him for another 24 hours.
Just after this bush, our line took us through this lovely lady's house. As we were playing with her dogs, she let us know of some cattle at the end of her property.
Our line kind of goes straight through these guys, but we can just sneak around, I believe. Oh my god. Alright, so it has been a long day and we have got the battle scars to show for it.
We've done the river crossing, which was what we were most worried about. Got it done and stayed pretty close to the line. Let's go again tomorrow.
Got about 2 kilometers to go that way to our camp spot, and then we'll be parking up and calling it a day. Alright, you know it's getting late when the GPS turns to night mode. We've got sheep to our left, cows to our right. Pretty good spot.
Top of the day is done. Let's go.
Yep. Alright.
Camp and eat some tuna and crackers. I left it pretty late. It's gone dark just in time to set up the tent. Luckily we got the head torches. We're surrounded by cows and sheep on either side. We got dinner down there. Just setting up the tent. Day 2 over and out.
Safe to say, this was a pretty eventful day. We battled through a total of 500 meters of cutty grass, successfully crossed the Wairoa River, and hiked 7 kilometers through farmland, fences, and bush. The lads had deserved a lie down.
It was brighter.
Oh, seeds.
This is awful.
We went to sleep that night quietly confident that tomorrow was going to be a walk in the park compared to today. But would this be true? Be sure to catch the next episode to find out.
Oh, put my face to a massive spider web. Oh! If that snaps, it's GG.
We are coming up to just what we don't want to see. A big, muddy river. And I'll tell you what, I'm not sure how we're going to get across this.
Later, boys! We're not far enough north for a kiwi yet.
What?
A kiwi?
Hey?
A kiwi, the bird, you dork.
He is.
No, a kiwi.
Oh, kiwi.